take a seat. Whether jank or competitive, the vibe stays sweet. From the first spell slung to the last heartbeat, attempt to cast where magic runs deep.
Welcome to Attempt to Cast, the podcast that was rated 45 Let's Goes last year. I'm Zach, and with me, as always, is Matt, the man, the myth, the legend.
Happy to be here.
Wonderful. Love it. Joining us, as always, is the wonderful Mariah, who is very excited for Avatar. And making his triumphant return as a guest is Jumblebones Jones himself, John.
Oh my god.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Deer in the headlight.
I absolutely love it. Welcome to Attempt to Cast, everybody. How's everybody doing?
I'm good.
Double digits. Episode 10.
Is this 10? Is this
Episode
10? Oh, dude.
10.
Just 59 more.
My first opening for you, Matt, was my cabals make him cough.
That's good, dude. That is a good one, dude.
Yeah, so, we're coming off of a very triumphant Friday Night Magic.
Yeah.
We had one hell of a turnout last night for Magic. We had all the big names. We had a Castie winner.
Oh, who? Me?
Oh yeah, we had actual.
We had two Cassie.
We had two Castie.
Yo,
winners.
because, yeah.
Manadork's Union was there.
MDU. Alaska Zach.
Alaska Zach. Zach. Not Zach. Zach.
Yeah.
Gotta say it right.
No.
That way you know.
No, he's just Manador.
And the other one, tabletop Zach.
No, he's just tabletop.
Zach.
They don't have real names.
They don't get real names.
Yo, can I have a number?
It's like one of Sephiroth's clones, dude.
Hey, 2.5.
Oh, that's so good. But yeah, we had Matt showed up for some games, some physical paper games.
Yeah, it's fun. Get my mummy fucking ring blasted, dude. Jesus.
The fuck
Dino.
is that?
I get his O-ring pounded to mummy dust is what he meant to say.
I boofed my own joke.
Boot it, baby. The home of the boot. Home of the
Mummy
boot.
ring. I thought that was like, you just... Wash your asshole.
It's not that time of month yet.
Wash your asshole, Matt.
Yo, once a month? So, never mind. I can't tell that story. It's not.
No, you can.
Nothing leaves this table. So,
Yeah, no one's watching this, Matt. What do you think?
just me and my closest 1,000 friends.
Anyways, how's the magic going?
The magic is fine. The magic is not
The
talking.
magic is in the gathering.
The magic is the gathering of all the penis talk we're doing right now.
Fantastic.
New boot boofing.
New boot booping. Yeah, so we are on the tail end of Final Fantasy release.
It's wild.
It's
It
been
just came out.
yeah, it's been we're spooling up for Eternity next. We're edging for Eternity. Yeah, let's do some roundup. Matt, what were your thoughts on Final Fantasy? Some of your favorite cards, some of your favorite moments?
Dude, oh man. Just one of my favorite limited formats for draft of all time. It's just so good. Basically played almost all of it except for the one pre-release on Arena, and it's been great. It's been super fun. Cards that I like. Like in draft, Sahagin? Is that how you say it?
Oh, the blue, yeah.
Yeah, that thing has won so many games. It's such a good card. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just been fun. And also like that one green black card that flips in. I can't remember the name. It's like a knight. But yeah, I don't know. It's just been a great limited experience. Like one of my favorites of all time. Yeah. And like obviously Commander, like with all the different legends in that set, like the Commander editions have just been insane.
Yeah, I'll have to agree. Mariah, how about you? How was your experience with Final Fantasy?
I didn't like it.
Mid.
No, I liked it a lot. Came out of there. I think Vivi was actually one of my favorites to come out of there.
If you are building Vivi for our color challenge for the podcast, and that's not boding well for Matt and I. I've seen that Vivi deck. It
fucks.
It fucks, guys. It's nasty.
It's gonna slap back for sure.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, it's so good. Got it, baby. But yeah, you got a couple decks though. You're working on Vivi. You've been playing Vivi on Arena.
That's true. I have Celeste and
Yeah, you got Celeste Rune Knight, and then you do Yuna.
Yuna. I haven't actually played Yuna very much.
You gotta do a Grand Summoner Yuna though.
Is that the band one?
Yeah.
That one in standard, that thing's getting a lot of traction. Like it's crazy.
Yeah. She's tossed me around a couple times.
Did you read the kid that won the Final Fantasy Standard tournament was
Ken Yukahao? Or
in a mono red deck.
Yeah, mono red. So the finals.
Did you hear that, mono red players?
Mono red is actually the most successful Pro Tour deck across.
Really?
Yeah, because it can
It's
win
just
so
for-
quickly.
It's so hot.
But it was like, of the final 8 players, 4 were mono red and 4 were Is It Prowess. And they were on separate sides of the bracket. So it was like mono red playing mono red playing mono red. Is It Prowess playing me?
So
those finals.
the best of their algorithms,
Dude,
right?
I mean, there's a band announcement coming next week, and people are like, they really want that stupid monstrous rage. Is that what it is?
The red enchantment.
Yes, they give
Or
your
the
creature.
instant source. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
People really want that band and Manifold Mouse. That's
Manifold Mouse.
Fuck you.
Dude, no, in standard it is.
in
it
standard.
is super strong.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Dude, it's great in Commander.
there's an H in there.
In Commander, it's great.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just a
Yeah,
standard.
but you're not.
thing,
Yeah, you're playing 4 in a standard.
I
deck.
copy it in Commander, so.
John, did you have any insight into Final Fantasy you wanted to talk about?
So I'll be honest, and I've purchased none of it. I've seen it played against me, and like I can tell you that experience-wise, Sephiroth is like a staple black card now,
Yeah.
just immediately.
Yeah.
And market-wise, I've been working at the LGS on weekends, like our busiest days, and Sephiroth has like stabilized between $35 and $40 over the last 2 weeks. Like he is one of the most stable cards, and like I'm not a professional at anything like this kind of stuff, but like I wouldn't be surprised to see him just bottom out around that. You know what I mean? 35, 40 for what he does. A Blood Artist in the command zone is ridiculous. Like it's such a breakable,
Right.
So many combinations that like we were just discussing that there's so many things you could be doing with Sephiroth, and like I'm not a huge Final Fantasy guy, and so like as far as Universes Beyond go, if I'm not into the IP, it's going to probably miss me. And I know this is like a legal set or
agree.
whatever, and Universes are
I agree.
and like it's great. Vivi's a great character. Love Potion number 9 is a dope card.
Black Waltz number 3.
Is that
What did you say? Mambo number 5?
Yeah, a lot of new players are coming.
Yeah.
So over the course of this month, on the hottest days at the LGS over the weekend, so many players are like, "Oh, I just got into this when Final Fantasy came out."
Yeah.
And they're hyped now at the end of this month that Sonic's been announced, and then they know Avatar's coming out. They're like, "Hey, what's Edge of Eternities?" It's like, "Oh, this is Magic's story," and like, it's just
Your gateway
fantastic.
into Star Wars.
Yeah, probably.
Yo,
Absolutely.
Yuma's the gateway. That's the Mandalorian right there, and Grogu is that little cactus baby.
Yeah.
Kiri or whatever.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, Final
Oh,
Fantasy might be one of my favorite sets. Like I love the art. It treated us really well in terms of opening I built four decks, or I modified Cloud X Soldier. I built Hope for the podcast challenge, which is getting to be gross. Not gonna keep up with BV, I can tell you that right now. Squall is so much fun. Squall is just Rafiq's emo son. It's just edgy emo son, which is fantastic. And then
Which was the guy that died giving the Buster Sword to Cloud.
That's Zach.
Oh, that his ability makes so much sense now.
Yep. So I love the flavor. I love the flavor and some of the stuff. But yeah, he dies protecting Cloud.
Final Fantasy fans that are new to Magic say that the cards make sense because they're Final Fantasy fans. And because the effects are so similar to the card, like the characters that they know coming into Magic, it helps them learn Magic.
Yeah.
Right? And like that's great. Yeah. That's great for the game.
Absolutely. I agree.
Oh wait till you're done. Sorry.
No. You want to say? I was
bummed that there was no actual like Orin card.
There is, but it's only in the precon.
Oh.
It's a 6 samurai. Yeah.
Single buy it.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I just want to see what it does.
Or get the whole precon, just tear it apart.
I think I have it.
You do.
You know, the art's beautiful in it though.
Oh, I love it. Dude.
And then also that blue cat.
That's in Una.
In Una. Just kidding. I remember playing
Guardian.
it. One
Oh,
game.
he's white. Shooting star.
Yeah, but in terms of like art, like the Ristic study that they did was incredible.
Oh, let me see. I didn't see that. Yeah.
The Secret Lair, I got Fury. I'm pretty hype about. Humble Break.
Will?
No.
Okay. Whoa, you freaked. Holy shit.
Yeah, that one's a pricey boy.
Yeah. That's why it's in the...
But yeah, art is beautiful. Like you said, the art is gorgeous. I love a lot of the full arts.
One of the things that kept me from being a fan of Final Fantasy was that the artwork on the case was breathtaking.
Yeah.
And then the games.
And then the games were
Meh.
not breathtaking.
Well, until...
Like graphically they were impressive.
10.
And like and 10 was like really like a beautiful game, but like if you were to try to like capture the cover art for Final Fantasy, none of the games come close to it.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry, that's
that's 100%. Like, that's a very valid point, and a lot of people are chasing the Amano cards. The Amano.
Yeah, there's it's so cool. There's so many collectible things about the set. Some people only want games from cards from 6, 7, 8. Every version that's come out.
With everything and how crazy, I read articles. I've heard people talk about it. We've seen other creators talk about it. People went nuts for the search foil. So people before release, when you could go and you could buy singles off like Card Kingdom and TCG Player, Burn in Hell TCG Player.
Why?
You didn't hear about the union busting?
Well, supposedly they paid the folk off that they let go. They gave them their severance. So it's supposed to be the band-aid on what they've done, but they haven't. It doesn't undo what they did.
Right.
Nope.
And it's the shipping sucks.
But
Yeah, it's bad.
So people bought out all the surge foils like in mass pre-release, and that spiked the price of surge foils.
Sure.
And surge foils, I think, unless you're opening packs live, are going to be almost impossible to find, and they're insanely priced right now. Like Una and Cloud surge foils are like $300 a piece. But with how this affected with people, a lot of the people that came in were collectors from other games. They were people that were Final Fantasy fans or that saw an opportunity to make money here. Do we think that this is going to affect at least other universes beyond sets in terms of like having those people get a taste of Magic and the money they can make from Magic and that rush this change, or do we think this is just a Final Fantasy
I
thing?
think it's just going to be the Final Fantasy thing. I don't think they can sustain this. I think being able or throwing prices up that high and having it be like the way they had it, it's not sustainable. It's not a sustainable way to play Magic. It's not a sustainable way to run a business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're definitely in like this weird bubble. Well, I think all TCGs have been in this weird bubble since like the middle of COVID, when we were all getting free fucking government checks and just chilling at home. So like, what?
Can we do that again?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Some stimulate. Can you stimulate me, please?
But nice.
Yeah, John, what do you think about Final Fantasy affecting the market?
It's gonna happen. It's future. Happens. I still love Magic. I didn't enjoy. Like I said, I'm not a huge Final Fantasy fan. I feel like if it wasn't this IP, it would be a different one.
Yeah.
And Lord of the Rings affected the market. Warhammer affected the market. Those decks are still crazy expensive.
They're good decks, too.
Like the whole market is kind of crazy right now. Like, look at a Wilhelm deck. It's not affordable anymore.
What set is that?
Innistrad?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Wow. Yeah.
I think I want to say the last one I was looking at on TCG was like $80-$90 for the deck.
Wow.
And it's like, it's zombies, but zombies are hardly a competitive title.
Yeah.
They're fun.
Yeah. They're casual for sure.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be the pessimist here, and I think this is the blood in the water for the sharks, for the scalpers, for the people who do this to Pokemon, people who do this to One Piece and that are out there. I think all of those people that got a taste of Final Fantasy are gonna see Avatar on the horizon. They're gonna see the hype for stuff, and they're gonna be in line for SLDs now. They're gonna be.
Well,
I feel like that's where we are now. It's like this opened up, like it was happening before. There was a smaller group of them that were doing it. Obviously, it's in every TCG, but I feel like that market shift from being a player base that just always drove in the market for Magic itself is about to shift to more towards Pokemon, where it's a collector base, and it's like all the arts and all the stuff that everybody wants are going to be bought out like crazy, and it's going to shift to a Mad Dash Black Friday type shit inside of a pre-release. It won't be as drastic, but I think that's where we're headed. I think we're headed down the Pokemon path. The stuff that really turned me off Pokemon, unfortunately, was how hard and how terrible people were treating it, and how just exclusive it got, and then the fact that hopefully this doesn't happen with Magic. It probably will, but like Pokemon even went and modified like the pull rates for certain cards to make them more exclusive, and so that way people could calculate how likely you were to pull whatever.
That is happening in Magic.
And like, I don't mean to, like, people are also weighing their packs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we'll X-ray your pack, or like we X-ray the packs before we mail them to you, and it's like, it's gambling at like the most like wild westy of levels, where it's like a kid can come in with his fucking lunch money and literally gamble for potentially thousands of dollars in the name of an adult. And so like at the LGS we do get like minors coming in all the time trying to trade their cards, because kids are learning the internet's here. Everyone's learning faster, so younger people are learning that their Pokemon cards that daddy bought them are worth a lot of money. They're like, yo, can I come trade this in? And they're like, you need parental consent. And it's like, it is a slippery slope, because every once kids like, so like, you remember when Pokemon came out when we were kids? It hit us like
crack.
Like it's like the sun got dropped on us.
They got banned in school fast.
So fast. Like, you were punished for Pokemon cards, right?
Yeah.
Now kids know they're worth money.
Yeah.
And like, yo, kids at 10 and 12 now want cell phones, iPads. They want things that
Robux.
cost actual money. They want Robux, right?
Yeah.
Like, kids want their Robux, and if Uncle Steve keeps buying me Pokemon cards, I can keep fucking funneling my Robux addiction.
Yeah. On a lighter note, sorry to bring everybody down. Edge of Eternities is right around the corner. August 1st is the pre-release. And there's a new rule change for Magic that's been announced for Edge of Eternities, and that is You can have vehicles and or I believe the technical aspect of it is any legendary with a power toughness
summons?
box.
Yeah, some creatures.
Yeah, they're creatures. They can be.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, if you have so any legendary with a power toughness box can now be a commander.
Yo, does that count for like Voja's tokens?
No.
Like, we're not Voja, but like Tall Spirit. Like, do you know what I mean? They're
Yeah.
legendary tokens, and you have like.
Now
It has the power.
I don't think so because you can't cast that, right?
I guess, but like.
Because another card generates it.
Yeah. But how do we feel about it, John? I mean, is it exciting? Is it not exciting? Is it cool?
You're a pilot, John.
It is cool that like
you're a
it's
pilot,
even
Harry.
being a wizard pilot. Like, get the fuck out. Like Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool as hell. But like, yeah, being able to use the belligerent as your commander is gonna be cool.
That is gonna be.
That's
sick.
gonna be really cool. Like artifact.
Is that a legend? Is it a legend?
Yeah. It's a. Is it
Yeah. I didn't know it was legendary.
LCI?
No, yeah, like having the brute suit come out as your commander. It's a legendary vehicle, and like, yeah, you just like put it on any 2/2, and it's a 4/4 with trample.
I just thought like this opens the door for mechs.
Yeah. That's right.
This leads me to believe like this opens the door for mechs, right? Like being a pilot. So for mechs, you're a legendary. You're a pilot. You can have legendary vehicles like Gundam. Bring me Gundam.
Yeah, that's where my mind went when you
Give me
said that.
Gundam. Give me Big O. You know what I mean? Give me something
Yo.
sweet.
Bring an actual Cowboy Bebop set.
That would be sick. Oh, I'm so hyped. T-Bird sending me the only two champions drops for Bebop I don't have. All right, Mariah, how do we feel about Edge of Eternities?
I'm excited for it. I think it'll be cool.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
How do you feel about being a pilot now?
I was already a pilot. I'm usually flying high.
Got him, bro. Got him. Love it. Matt, how are you feeling about the new rule change, about the set?
I'm kind of ambivalent about the rule change. Like, it seems cool. Like now, people like John said, now you can have your favorite ship be your commander. That's cool. But I always try to force myself to get more excited about in-universe's IP sets versus.
Yo, Tarkir was banging, dude.
So good. Like,
Or
especially.
you can't like it was so overlooked too because
No, it
of
was good.
its
It was great.
Final Fantasy coming out afterwards.
Right.
Everyone looked ahead
It
of
was
it.
sandwiched between.
Dude, I keep forgetting about Spider-Man.
Yeah.
No, yeah, because like, yeah,
And that's gonna be Spider-Man's gonna be super fucking weird. But
I don't think Spider-Man is going to be any more weird than,
No.
say, SpongeBob or something.
I don't mean that. I mean that they didn't, for whatever reason, they couldn't or didn't buy the digital license. So every card in Spider-Man is going to be a different art and a different name on Arena and Magic Online.
Oh, weird.
Yes, that's why.
Oh, so it only affects you guys?
Yeah, yeah. So that's what I meant. Not that it's like going to be.
Right.
Yeah.
Weird for them.
No, and the other thing that's I noticed about it is someone brought it up in our live the other night. Is they're not doing precons. There's no precons
For Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Isn't it? It's supposed to be like a standard set, right? Like,
Yeah.
that was the whole point. What if they started? Yo, they should make some structured standard decks for it though. I want to get the starter kit.
Yeah, they'll probably do that. They'll probably.
Yeah, dude. Yo, that's the block I want to play standard, and it's in Spider-Man. Like, do that 60 card format. That
Well,
adopt
I mean-
some like a Sinister 6 60 card deck.
Well, I don't think they've announced what the next two Marvel sets are going to be, but people are speculating that it's going to be Spider-Man, Avengers, and then like X-Men.
Yeah.
X-Men would be fun.
X-Men would be. Would be
I would
sick.
love, I would
Nightcrawler
love to have Magneto as a
deck?
commander.
That would be sick.
I don't even care what his things are.
Oh, it's got to be something around like Metalcraft.
Yeah, it's got to be fucking Grixis or something.
So-
Oh, yo, Grixis artifacts.
Yeah, so sick. Where are we with the podcast color challenge? Where are you with your 2-color deck?
Get it done.
Yeah, I thought I found a commander, and I think I still might have one. I don't remember his name,
You don't even have a fucking commander.
but it's because every green-white commander is just like make a bunch of tokens, cares about enchantments or counters.
So fun? That's weird.
Like I need to go. I need to find a deck idea that I can
brought
work
a
into a
deck.
deck. But I will. Yeah.
I'm
gonna start sending you a bunch of Selesnya.
We're gonna Selesnya the
Yeah.
fuck
I mean,
out of you, bro.
bang my DMs up, community. If you have a cool Selesnya deck idea or commander. 'Cause,
That's a bad
Dude, I'm gonna tag you in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tag you in our Discord, and you're gonna get fucking
Tag him on
destroyed with a
TikTok.
bunch of like different ideas of like weird ass commanders.
Yeah,
from
yeah, I'm looking forward to it because I just did like literally a Scryfall search for green and or white legendary creatures.
You can't find a green or white creature? Yo, what? Make tokens, damn it.
See, I don't want to go down that route. I don't want to go down like, oh, I make 1,000,000 2020 fucking.
There's a
tokens.
you should warm
You should you more metal.
Make elves that
Nah.
don't make tokens and they just lord each other.
So slivers, but elves.
It's not
The
fucking
original
slivers.
slivers.
They're one color, you son of a bitch.
But like, I don't know. I just want to do.
And they're elves, yeah. Like they're not.
Because I want to like the deck, and that's the reason why. One of the primary reasons I don't like that color pair is because it's the two best colors. In an
Bro, hear me out.
objectively true.
Hear me out, bro. I'll straight up give him to you. He's tokens, right? But he makes every time a griffin deals combat damage, you create a copy. You create a 2/2, but it's for every griffin. So then you swing for 2 and you make 2. You swing for 4, you make 4, and they're all just griffins, bro.
Griffins. That's funny.
Like
I know.
Griffin tribal. Come on.
Yeah, I don't know.
Come on.
But yeah, I got a lot of work to do. Also, this month flew by, so I kind of lost track. That's one.
No, that's all right. Mariah, where are you in the color challenge?
I'm just about done.
Fuck.
Mitch is slow. Like all I have to do is add a few more enchantments and shit.
Does that have to be Final Fantasy, or guys?
No, it was just the challenge from the last episode was we needed to just make what colors don't we like or mechanics don't we like, and if we either never played or do we avoid playing. And so Mariah was Izzet, Matt was Selesnya, and I was Orzhov. Or not Orzhov, Azorius. And I built Hope, and I've play tested it a few times.
Is Hope the one that bills for life you get? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it self mill or other?
No, other
What is
mill.
this, a color commander?
Miller.
Yeah,
What did you call this challenge?
just the podcast color challenge is what I called it. Are you tagging Matt in the? You're gonna get some solid ideas. We have some
Yeah,
good people.
I
in
mean,
Discord.
I am not under any illusion that I am like a good deck builder, and people put way more thought into decks than I do. I'm just like, what are the top 100 cards of whatever I'm trying to do? Let's throw those in a deck list and sleeve up.
Sleeve them up.
John, if you were to build a deck of 2 colors that you never play or you do dislike, what deck colors would those be?
I don't dislike any colors. There's some stuff in colors. It would be red for sure, and then maybe green.
Gruul?
Yeah, probably be a Gruul deck. I'm excited. Yeah, I just traded that.
Christmas.
No, yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah.
It's the Christmas deck.
Is it Marika? No, I think she's Jund.
Marika is John.
Yeah, I am about to
sick.
build a Jund deck, and
Jund
so
is
like
sick,
that's
dude.
gonna be really fun. I'm gonna make Jund zombies.
Jund is sick, and then Zeotora's Jund. That's a fun set.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick. Yeah, are you ready for red and black zombies?
I need to put. That reminds me. I need to put Cactuar in Zeotora, my fling deck. It'll be nasty.
I hope I never let you let Cactuar land.
I just want to throw it at someone so bad.
I lost to a Cactuar
Did you? You lost to 10,000 damage, bro.
in draft because the guy had the blitzball shot. Got hit for 10,003.
Yo, yeah. Why don't you just like make a Golgari deck and give him fucking shit?
I love the idea of like swinging with him and then holding priority and then casting fling.
Dude, you're gonna be fucking dope.
Just being like, hey, you don't even worry about blocking. I'm gonna throw him at your face.
Make a deck that like
And then with John, I can recur him from the graveyard to again.
a win con would be to like give your creatures flash, attack with him so he gets the trigger. You play like Freyalise, where when she comes in, you can sack a creature and gain X life and draw X cards.
Or just Sword Splash Arm, yeah.
But then you redirect the draw trigger to like somebody else.
And just mill them out, dude.
And then you find a way to like bounce Freyalise back to your hand or something.
Do it again.
Do it again.
That's so good. Just Cactuar Mill. Just green red mill, dude. Gruel mill. That's so gross. In the most roundabout way, too.
Find a way to recur. Dude, that'd be wild.
Yeah, no, the real battle is you get Rhythm of the Wild out, creatures can't be countered. You drop Cactuar, it gets haste from that card.
Yeah.
You swing, either Swords to Plowshares it, or you fling it automatically. And then you're just like, ba-ba-ba, get out of here, son, and hope you don't get countered, right?
To destroy everybody.
Yeah, Vivi is broken.
She's really broken because she also gets mana for she gets extra mana.
What freaks me out about red is its lack of removal other than like target creature takes damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Artifact.
I mean, red is the weakest. Objectively, red is the weakest color.
I would have to agree with that. Like, I do agree with that, but like, it does do a lot.
So like, I feel like it's
It is really good at what it does, but it's just so narrow. It's like
everybody
it
else
deals
does have
damage.
more.
It deals damage and it draws kind of.
Yeah, we talked about it in the last episode.
Yeah.
White does the most of everything. It might not do everything the best, but it does the most of everything. Red does the least of everything. Yeah, so
Anyway,
moving on. Senor John,
Qua.
you are coming off of a audacious win for a touted Castie Award. How does that make you feel?
It's pretty dope. Like, yeah, like it was cool. It's cool just to be nominated for something like that by the community. Like there was a lot of nominations,
Yeah.
and then the competition was crazy too. Dark Side Designs, Frank, like his work is crazy. I love his coloring.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he does great work. And Mama Nita's chainmail, like, is fantastic. And yeah, dude. And then like that I won. Like I can't believe that at all. So yeah, I'm super hyped.
Yeah.
Super hyped.
yeah, that was a rough category. 'Cause
That was-
It was hard to vote because it was like every one of these people did this great work.
No,
In fact, I think like I have work from everyone sitting on this table that's in that category.
yeah,
Wow.
we do. We
Yeah.
do have something from everybody, which is crazy. But no, the Casties were a great success though. Like that was just born of us spitballing. Like, hey, we should do an
Messing
award for
around.
these people, and it was a fantastic success of just people like the community came together and they made
And that's
the Casties
really what
real.
it was. Like, because we couldn't have done it if no one
Yeah,
voted.
It was so funny.
or bought into it.
Yeah.
It seems like it was so quick. Like I remember I came over here and you're like, we're doing this thing called the Casties. I'm like, okay.
No, it was probably like 2-3 months of like announcing
Yo,
the nominees.
huge shout out to Chili's for letting us film it.
Dude, right. That Chili's was rad as hell.
Yeah.
But the waiter who served me looked really familiar. It's very strange. No, the Casties was a great success. We had sponsors. The live show was fantastic. I think we had a great time. We had like 40 people in there
at one time.
It was
popping.
popping. Everybody seemed to have a good time. We had some special guests. Hank Hill dropped in. Hank Hill dropped in.
Okay, but can we throw out like Sullivan the Monster? Like that was freaking cool.
Right.
He
That was
did
so
that
well
for us.
made.
Yeah, that was professional as hell.
Yeah.
Can't believe he did that for us. So shout out Sullivan the Monster. He'll probably never see this, but that was crazy what he did for us with that.
No, it was fun. It was fun to be behind the scenes on that too.
Yeah, and then so what we're doing with that for next year is we're doing a committee because I don't want to just be like something that we do. I want like the community to run it and like have ideas. We've already got sponsor offers. We've already got people who want to be on the committee.
Already got committee offers.
It's
I want to be on the committee.
I am the Senate. we had a good time, and I think people are excited for next year already, and it should be bigger and better next year. That's the Castie's recap. Some more hot news, some coming hot and fast, as I do. Sonic Secret Lair got announced, and was hype about it for multiple reasons. I was hyped.
Let's be honest, we were really hyped about it for one particular reason.
One early redheaded reason.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does she know? I mean,
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
she was so hyped.
yeah.
Multiple reasons. One, I liked Sonic as a kid. Not as much as some of the people on the internet like Sonic.
What's Rule 34?
You should look up Rule 34 in Sonic.
My dyslexia gets me, and I always say 43. And I just realized that when you just said that. I was like, I think I say 43 a lot.
Whoops.
It's funny.
Everyone is like honestly like, what is Rule 43?
You know what if it's just like way worse?
The darkest timeline.
Dude.
Oh my god.
But no, multiple reasons. Our kids love it. I love it. The cards are incredibly flavorful.
Ben Schwartz in Magic? Excellent.
Oh yeah.
Excellent.
That's
I'm here
right.
for it. I'm gonna get a Sonic and then have someone alter Ben Schwartz over it.
Somebody's gonna alter the bad Sonic over it, like the Sonic that got fucking hate blocked.
Oh my fucking god. There was a movie that they had that character in.
Yeah, Wreck-It Ralph too.
Yeah, it was great. It was like, oh my god. So fourth wall.
Yeah.
But no, I think that's the flavor is fantastic, and I dug into it on TikTok, like what the mechanics are and why they're flavorful.
Yeah.
Like Sonic's gives everybody when a creature with haste or flash takes damage, they create a treasure token.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They drop rings, dude. Like
Oh my gosh, no, and then the rings are gonna be treasure tokens in the soul
Yeah.
ring.
Dude, can you imagine what kind of proxies are gonna come out of this? It's gonna be fun.
No, I'm so hyped. Like how 3 sets. Just let me know what it is,
Yeah.
and I got it. I'll get it.
Yeah.
Are you our secret lair drop line sitter?
For something like this, multiple people should probably be in
Yeah.
line. Like, because I mean, it's not gonna be.
Yo, and then also I'm gonna let you know because this is gonna be a hot thing, and they're gonna order it at work. And I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm super interested in this.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially if you can get them for retail,
Yo,
they're gonna sell for more.
But
No way.
the other reason I'm excited about this is this opens up more avenues for secret lairs for like Mega Man, or they've already done Street Fighter. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yo,
Forget about that.
pod racing? No, this is pod racing.
no, this is pod racing.
Yo, dude, get
That's
out
gonna
of
be the
here.
second time we've used that meme in the podcast. It was the very first episode we used that meme. I'm pretty sure.
Yo, with throw some Aether Drift in with the Edge of Eternities. Yeah, this is pod
Oh,
racing,
that reminds me. I made another TikTok guideline
about that.
matrix. Guideline matrix is gonna be something from Aether Drift. That's a little artifact I think is gonna go really hard in
Oh, yeah.
Edge of Eternities. It's gonna edge really well. But but yeah, what are our thoughts on Sonic, Mariah?
Sonic's cute. I love Sonic. And it makes me happy because of my baby. Let's be honest.
Yeah. That's the driving factor. for
Right,
sure.
like I could honestly give a rat's ass about Sonic.
Yeah.
Like I don't care one way or another, but the excitement on her face
Yeah.
is like worth
No man.
all of it.
You have to build her a commander, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have
We
to.
bought-
that's my goal too, yeah.
Mitsuki. Hatsune Miku.
Yeah,
There we go.
For
For
Evelyn.
Evelyn.
That's cool.
Yeah, so Abby will get her Sonic deck. Hopefully, we can get our hands on one. I'm sure we
Dude,
will.
fucking Spyro would be cool.
Yo, shut up.
No, you don't like Spyro?
No, that I meant it as to confuse.
Yeah, the good shut up.
shut up.
Shut your
Spyro-
mouth.
No, dude, I felt
But
that way
not-
at first too, but yeah, it doesn't mean what you think, which is weird because it's shut up.
But not like the extended universe of Spyro, just like those first.
Yeah, I don't give a
phases.
fuck about Skylanders.
That's
Shit.
what
That,
I was
that can go
saying.
fuck right
Yeah,
off, but that might happen because of money.
Yeah, probably.
Sorry.
And the elves and stuff that are in it. Yeah.
Oh, shut up.
I love
In a
Spyro.
bad way though.
In the bad way.
Yeah, Maddie bought the mastered versions on Xbox or something a few
I
years
did
ago,
too.
and she had a blast.
Someone bought Skylanders today at the shop, and I thought that was sick. But like, stay in your lane.
Yeah, no, we had
People collect the shit out of them.
the first generation. We have every single one because it was like this cool gimmick that we liked for a while, and then we're like, wait, why?
Yo, so I am for a future where you have a little card
it's
reader
too much.
that reads the holographic imprint at the bottom of your card, and then it puts your shit up on the
Yeah.
screen. Where's that?
Yeah.
Where's that future? Like
It's in 2026, brother.
the
John,
future to never.
what are you feeling about Sonic?
Hypersonic. I'm super stoked. I know a sick dice maker, and I have some cool ideas for dices. Like, yo, dude, put some fucking rings and dice here.
That'd be sick.
Bro.
That would be so sick.
Master Emerald dice, bro? Are you fucking shitting me right now, bro?
Chaos Emerald Dice?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
bro.
That's so sick. That's good ideas. That's good ideas, my boy.
My boy. Yeah, I don't know, but it's dope. I love the IP. I think it's sick. It's always been like, I don't know, Sonic the fucking Hedgehog, dude.
Do that.
I've never been like, fucking, is that Sonic? Like you know what I mean? Like, dude, no, he's eating chili dogs,
That-
fucking saving the world.
Yeah, that's what I'm fucking talking about.
That one Dreamcast game was so much fun.
It's Sonic Adventure and Sonic
That what it
Adventure
was?
2.
It
came out on the
Xbox,
game-
brother.
It was released on the GameCube too.
Yep,
Was it?
GameCube, and now you
I
can get
think I played it on the
you can get it as like a retro thing on the Xbox.
Yo, and Shadow's sick as fuck, dude. Are you kidding
And
me?
his card is busted.
No, dude, he has hover rollerblades. Like, are you kidding me?
Dude.
That's hella brink, bro.
Brink.
Dude, it is super
Brink as fuck.
But like, can you imagine being that cool that you give yourself fucking jetpack fucking rollerblades, but you can teleport? So like,
You can stop time.
it's for fashion.
Bro, yeah, you're just like, I gotta want to just float wherever I
Just
go.
in case I want to fucking stunt on Sonic.
No, yeah, he's the faster hedgehog.
Alright, Matt. How we feel about Sonic?
Sometimes that's not always a good thing.
It's cool. Like, I'm not nearly as big of a Sonic fan as like most, but of the people that are diehard Sonic fans, I'm not. Like, the movies are cool, but the unique commander cards are cool. The reskins look cool. It's gonna make Wizards a ton of fucking money again, so that's cool, I guess.
Keeps
Yo,
the game
as
going.
long as they keep making money, they'll keep making me happy, bro. So, you gotta feed a beast, feed this.
Feed his beast, baby.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Yeah. On news and releases, we find out where we're returning. At least the first two in-universe sets next year are Lorwyn, and I believe it's Lorwyn Eclipsed. I believe is what it's called. And the other one is Secrets of Strixhaven, I believe.
Okay. We're going back to fucking Hogwarts.
Going to Hogwarts.
Strixhaven's got sick cards, dude.
Yeah.
The scroll arts.
Yeah.
But yeah, what are we feeling about Lorwyn? And Matt, you've got the most experience with these older sets. What are your?
I missed. So I came back after Lorwyn both times. So we've been to Lorwyn twice before. I mean, they're cool. They were both like Lorwyn is regarded as one of the best like sets. One of like the people's most beloved sets, I guess.
Shout out to you.
Yeah.
Return to it like how Tarkira's new cards,
So-
or is it gonna be just a remaster?
That's a good question, because what they've been doing, and people have asked this question in Discord, what they've been doing the last couple sets is like the first one, like they've been doing like one is a remaster and then the next one is a revisit, is what I've noticed this last two, we'll call them blocks of, releases in a year. Like they had like Dominaria remastered, they've remastered Innistrad, and then from this year it was like Innistrad and then Return to Tarkir, right?
I just looked.
Tarkira's it was a 10-year anniversary on its return
Yeah.
too. So like, is it? I wonder if it's similar with Lorwyn. I wonder if there's a schedule we just don't see.
There is release.
But it's a great question. I think one of them is going to be a remaster, and one of them is going to be a revisit. I think it'd be dope if they were both revisits, but just what we've seen in the past, the revisit to Innistrad, it was not Dominaria. Before that, it was, what's the one from the year before? Dominaria, Shadows over Innistrad, Ravnica remastered, then Innistrad remastered, and then so there's been Dominaria and Innistrad. Innistrad got remastered twice. Shadows over Innistrad got remastered, and then Innistrad just got remastered. So I'm assuming, but they both got names. They both have names like Eclipsed and then Secrets of Strixhaven. So I don't know. They might both be
I hope there's
revisits.
more Japanese scroll arts.
I'm hoping that they're just completely new for like 20 years. It's been 20 years since Lorwyn was
There was one in between.
Right. But like that's still
A long time.
a long time.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Those are two places that I've not seen since I've been playing. So, and I mean, I've been playing for what, going on 3 years. So it's not like,
It's been. Wow.
yeah, it hasn't been like a super long time, but
Yeah.
it's been long enough. That
No.
I'm excited to see new planes, new places to
I agree.
visit, and because I like new things,
It's true.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what they do with it.
John?
I'm excited to revisit cards from an older block like Lorwyn.
Mhm.
And then I know Strixhaven's a little bit newer, but I really like its artworks.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
You talking about the scrolls and then the Japanese ones? Yeah.
Yeah. Those Japanese ones are just peak.
Those were sick. I think I too have missed both Lorwyn and Strixhaven. I've bought some Strixhaven cards just to have. I haven't opened any Strixhaven packs, but they have some really good sorceries and instants in that.
Yeah.
So, I'd be excited. I would love to see like another Smothering Tide. I know that's a Ravnica originally, but
Is it?
another Smothering Tide release or something, some of that cool stuff. Some of the revisits to reskins or reprints of some powerful instants and sorceries, because we got like a lot of reprints of enchantments lately, like Wilds of Eldraine and like
Double season.
oh yeah, Double Season got beat to crap. I love Double Season, but it got beat to crap this year.
Yeah.
Foundations and it's just everything. God, when are we going back to?
I was thinking about it though, like
That would be cool.
for the economy of Magic, the remastered sets and reprinting cards in multiple sets in a year is great for the economy, and like the sense that like, doubling seasons like just gonna stay $30 or cheaper now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so like you can get a lightly played for under $30.
Yeah.
And so it just becomes more accessible with more remasters as they come out.
Yeah.
I was talking with a customer about they can't wait until Dominaria is remastered again and they reprint Shieldred,
Yeah.
because that card is super cool, and it'd be cooler if the more people that play these like exclusive cards, the more acceptable and less taboo they are, and then like the less taboo Magic has around it, the more people that are gonna want to play it.
I agree. I like that take. That's a good one. I'm just excited to see what comes out of bonus sheets for coming up sets. I'm excited to see what comes out of Universes Beyond. Like, what are we opening up the can of worms with Edges of Eternities? What are we going to open up with a Return to Strixhaven? Is there going to be a Harry Potter tie-in?
You stole my. I was like, I'm calling it now. Like,
Go
there's
for it.
gonna be a secret lair drop or something. I don't. Maybe it'll just be like reskins, or maybe they will be mechanically unique.
My only halt to that, and that like money is going to win out here, right? Money is definitely going to win out with the thing is just that Magic the Gathering as a community is usually very inclusive. Usually very.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I said depending on where they buy the IP from.
But it's like beyond that.
Right.
At this point,
It's more of a
it's a fuck you to like to the whole thing, and
it's like she's hot about it, but Hogwarts Legacy, the game that came out,
Yeah.
they put a trans character just like was one of one of the main supporting characters in the
Really?
game. Yeah.
Probably just as a.
There's a quest where you have to help
And that's
her.
fine. Like, I hope there's more fuck yous to it.
Oh, yeah.
But like, but yeah, I hope she doesn't see any kind of royalties because it's hard to believe that she wouldn't.
Yeah.
Going back to Lorwyn would be cool because I missed both of those, and I missed like Magic. You are I guess a planeswalker, but you're a wizard, right? That's really what
You're a wizard, Matt.
Yeah,
You're like wizard, man.
you're casting spells from your library. So like Harry Potter has been, or the idea of like a school of mages, which is what
It's treading a very fine line of, to be honest, because it's like,
And don't get me wrong, I think they're gonna do.
if they did a whole set, I think I would be annoyed. To be honest. I don't think I'd want a whole Harry Potter set, and that's saying something because like I love Harry Potter.
Actually, Wizards back in the day, like in the early 2000s, made a Harry Potter trading card game. It didn't do well. But
Obscure trading card games that come out with like every big movie.
yeah.
I remember Batman Forever trading card games. Like,
That's why.
I was just thinking Kiss from a Rose every time I hear Batman.
there was one of the cards was just of
I
the
just
leather
think of Mel
butt
Gibson's nipple.
from oh, you mean George Clooney?
George Clooney.
And that was
Yeah.
that's from Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That wasn't
But-
Batman. What one was?
Batman and Robin was
Okay,
the
I
sequel to Batman Forever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Like
live forever.
that, like a school of mages. That concept. Like I'm bummed that I missed that in Strixhaven the first time because I have like a goal to get all of the Japanese.
Do you have Village Rights?
Yeah. I think I have. There's like 50 or 60, and I'm close because I bought the expensive ones. Like the counterspell is like a $15 card.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you for joining us on Temptacast this week. Just a couple quick shout outs. Fat Guys Dice. If you guys need dice, go check out Fat Guys Dice on TikTok.
That guy's dice.
Incredible dice maker. Made us some insane attempt to cast dice. He will be selling these in stores, which is sick.
I want to open it.
No, I mean you can open it too,
What?
but let me show you a nifty trick. Fat Guys Dice, Darkside Designs. Shout out Darkside Designs. If you need proxies or anything like that, he makes really sweet metal cards. Again, check both of those guys out on TikTok. They are incredible humans making incredible things with their hands.
What brand dice is that? What's the color? What color dice is those?
Oh, these are the Attempt to Cast branded dice.
Oh, and that is Fat Guys Dice
Fat Guys Dice makes Attempt to
I
Cast
gotta
dice
buy a set.
on TikTok.
Those are fun.
on TikTok, and we're also giving a set away with an Attempt to Cast dice bag, made by Mama Nita, also a Castie nominee. And there's a set of those dice in this dice bag at this moment. They all glow in the dark, which is really sweet. Those and a couple altars of cards we're giving away. Really excited, but yeah, check us out on TikTok.
Sorry, I'm just
check
like
those people
looking
out
at
on
the
TikTok.
prices of that card on your phone. Like, you know, it's not that bad.
But yeah, you guys want to go boof some magic cards?
Yeah. New
No, I don't.
card boofing.
This episode of Attempt to Cast was brought to you by Calf EDH Productions. Theme song by Sunny Veneer. You can find Sunny Veneer on Spotify, YouTube, or wherever you get your music. Guitar interlude by Bard the Jeff on Instagram. As always, this and every episode of Attempt to Cast are made possible by viewers like you.